Hello and welcome to the Cranky Old Gamer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a game that is a little more popular than a lot of the things that I've reviewed so far. You guys know I generally go with upcoming or indie games. I've done a few popular games, but this one is definitely the new hotness. It's been around, I want to say maybe 6 months, less than a year, I know that. Of course, I'm talking about Santorini. This game, I know it came out in 2016. I did not pick it up until February of this year. This is one of my favorite games of this year. I love this game. It is so deceptively deep. You look at the rules, it's very simple. Anybody can learn this game in seconds. It's like a modern chess. Very simple, very easy to learn, super deep with strategy. The idea of the game is very, very simple. You have small builders and you are building little white buildings on the island of Santorini in Greece. And your goal is to make a 3-story building and get to the top of it before your opponent blocks you. The rules here, let me go ahead and explain all of the rules to you. Move, build. That's it. There's a couple little more complexities. You can only move up one level, so if there's a 2-story building, you can't move up there. You can build a cap on top of the 3rd-story building so your opponent can't use it, but that's basically all it is. You take turns, move and build, move and build, move and build. It sounds so simple. It really sounds, but I have had some of the most nerve-wracking games, just like, you know, Gary Kasparov looking at chess, just like, wow. Man, if I move here, that means you can, no, I don't want to do that. I can block you here, but that, what's my next move? And I love it. It is just a very, very fun game. A lot of the heart of this game comes in its components. I think we're going to spend a little more time with those than usual. So let's go ahead and take a look. So here we have the game board, and the first thing that I want to show you is the 3-dimensional game board. This is your base. You've got the ocean all around, and you've got this little piece here. There's, you can see there's little pegs to match up where it goes. So long peg to long peg. And then you have your actual game board, which again has slots so you know exactly how to line it up. Ta-da! So your game board is actually off of the board. And I really like that. I think it's very pretty, kind of gives that cliffside mountain feel to it. So, as I said, the gameplay is very, very simple. You have your little workers here. Assuming you're playing a 2-player game, you have a male and a female worker. It does not matter, but you can place them wherever you like on the board. And then you have buildings. This is your base. So your basic movement would be move 1, build 1. So your next turn, you move again. Here's the 2nd story. Here, you can't actually move up 2 stories, so you actually need to build another 1st story, move up, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not going to show you like the entire steps of the game, but essentially, here's your 3rd story. Your goal is to get here before your opponent does. However, your opponent, even if they're on this level, can cap off your building with one of these. Let's say, for demonstration's sake, that you've gone here, you've built here, and you're ready to get here to win. Well, your opponent can get right next to you and use one of these to cap off your building, and now you can't get up there. Usually, by the time you're done with a game, your board is going to look something like this. From there, it becomes a challenge of trying to make it to the top level before your opponent can cap you off. As you can see, the pieces of this game are absolutely beautiful. Everything, the pure white and blue, looks straight out of the actual city of Santorini, Greece. I love the artwork. You can see here the box art. The entire artwork of the game is like this. Your rules book, everything has this just beautiful kind of cartoony artwork, and I absolutely love the art style. The game does come with plenty of pieces, so I really highly doubt you will ever run out. And who knows, with the right opponent, you could end up with a board that looks like this. As you can see, there are tons of pieces. I absolutely love the visual aesthetic of this game. It is hands down the most beautiful game I own, and it just makes it a joy to play. So there you have it. There's the components of the game. Is this not a beautiful game? And if you've ever seen pictures or been to Santorini, Greece, they did an amazing job. Like, they really captured the artistic spirit of the town, and I love that. Now, the one last thing that I do want to talk about is something that is an optional addition to the game, and that is your god cards. God cards are all of the different Greek gods, and they give you special powers. The rulebook recommends that one player choose as many god cards as there are players. Then you go around clockwise, face up, and let each player choose their god. Or the way we've always just played it is just randomly shuffle and take from the top. You know, Now, a lot of what the god powers do is change the game. They can change your movement, they can change your play rules, they can even change your win conditions. For example, if you draw Cronus, you're playing the game the same, but if there are 5 completed towers with the blue dome on top, no matter who gets to the top floor, you win. You have Ares, who can destroy opponents' buildings as long as there's nobody on top of it. You have Bia, who can actually kill your opponent's workers. That's a big deal. There are a set of rules that are, there are some gods that are just overpowered together, or they cancel each other out, and the rules perfectly lay this out. They have a whole list of banned god combinations, and that's great. Now, there is one caveat. If you look at the side of the box, it says 2 to 4 players. I disagree. It can be done. Yes, there are the pieces for it. There are the rules set up. It can be done. You could have 2 against 2. If you had 3 players, you would basically each take 2, because there are, as I showed you in the components, there are 3 different colors of workers. Okay. It just doesn't feel right to me. I tried. When you have such a tiny board, this is a one-on-one game. This is a head-to-head. This is not a table free-for-all. Can it be done? Yes, absolutely. I've read on the Board Game Geek forums of plenty of people like, oh, well, we played with this many people and had a great time. Okay, everybody's experience is different. Personally, this is a head-to-head game. This is a one-on-one, me versus you. This is modern Greek chess. Your mileage may vary, you may enjoy it. That's just my personal call. Now, there is an expansion. It is called the Golden Fleece. I have not yet picked it up, so I can't tell you how it is, but I have heard from other people that it is fantastic. If I do get my hands on it, I will happily do a mini video, maybe, a follow-up to this. We'll see. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have had a good time. Don't forget, please check out my website, thecrankyoldgamer.com. I put all my videos up there. I put any kind of articles that I write or interesting game news that I find. And follow my Instagram. It is just The Cranky Old Gamer. And if you like what you see and you want to help out, please do check out the Patreon link at the end of the video. Every little bit helps, and you get your name in the end of the credits. All right, thank y'all for watching. You guys have a great day. This has been Santorini. See you later.